What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Chris Isaak, though we are here going to be deprived of his incredible voice. Once again, thank you to Michaela for sending both Forever Blue and the Wicked Game compilation album, 1991, and we're up to the final track on the album, which is the instrumental version of Wicked Game. Now, I love that song, I think it's fantastic. It was really cool to reconnect with it when I began going through his material and got to this compilation. And I do love the atmospheric sonics of this one. They really do set the emotional scene, but of course we will be missing a crucial ingredient for why the regular version of the song is so good, which is to say Chris's vocals. So yeah, I'm keen to hear this. It'll just feel like, again, we are missing out on one of the best things about Chris Isaak's music. Nevertheless, let's give it a listen, and I do want to mention I'll see what I can do about continuing the Chris Isaak deep dive after this. This is the last of the 2 CDs that Michaela sent, but as I said, I will investigate and I will see what we can do. Let's give it a listen. This is Chris Isaak and the instrumental version of Wicked Game. Right there at the end is when we miss his voice the most. But that was actually very enlightening. A blessing in disguise, if you will, in the sense that the other ingredients really do stand out more, and that's a testament to Chris's voice, because when the lead vocal is there, my mind, and I imagine a lot of folks, are just so keyed in on it. Number one, for his actual vocal work, and number two, the lyrics in this one I think are very well crafted, and they perfectly articulate that complicated feeling and the emotional hurt that he's conveying. But without it, number one, I'm noticing the two guitar lines more, those bigger, not bigger, what's the right word? Those kind of longer stroke chords from the electric guitar and the more regular strumming of the acoustic guitar behind it. And the latter, I don't think I noticed as much in the regular version of the song. Secondarily, the little dancing hi-hat is another small element, but in this instrumental version, that really did stand out more. And then the backing vocals, like those sort of atmospheric backing vocals, I noticed them in the normal version of the tune, but I didn't realize how ubiquitous they are on the track, and secondarily, what a big part of the melodic sweep of the sections where they come in they are. So, yeah, hearing this tune without Chris's lead vocal is always going to be a lesser experience than with his vocals, but it actually allowed me to get the soundscape of the rest of the track a bit more. So that was actually really cool and more enlightening than I thought it would be. So once again, thank you to Michaela for this and the Forever Blue CD. Shout out to those who've commented on the Chris Isaak journey so far. And as I said, I'll poke around online and see what I can do, because surely there's more to his catalog than just these two albums. So yeah, we'll look into that, and I will see you next time. Peace.